Welcome to our screencast for our application HiTour. Firstly, we'd like to present a content management system. The process of creating a tour starts by first defining the audience that the tour will be made available to. This aids in being able to select and show the most suitable media for a specific point. For example, an MRI point may have a text media. However, the user may wish to decide on creating two sets of text of varying complexity in order to suit the end user of the tour. Once audiences have been defined, the user needs to upload the media. This can consist of pictures, videos, and text files. All media must also include a description to help end users understand what the media is showing. All media must have one or more defined audience that it will be available to. Our CMS offers the ability to automatically compress and convert video files to MP4. This was due to many devices' limitations of not being able to play other formats such as AVI. Many devices also have limited storage space, and uncompressed videos can take up a huge amount of this space. All media can be previewed within the content management system, where the title and description can easily be modified. Now that the actual media content of the tour has been uploaded, the next step is to define the possible points of the tour. Defining a point is extremely easy. You start off by defining a point's title, description, and cover photo. The next step is to add media to the point. Again, this process has been made very simple. First, navigate to that point's page within the CMS. Then, at the bottom of the page, a list of the uploaded media that is currently in the system is available in the drop-down. Simply select a media and click the Add button. Media within a point can be ranked in order to appear in a specific order within the mobile application. A point's QR code can also be viewed within the content management system. The user can decide if they want to create a quiz for the tour. This is an extremely easy process. First, navigate to the quiz page. To create a quiz, simply enter a name for the quiz and navigate to the quiz's show page. Here you will be presented with a form to create a quiz question. Once a question is created, it will dynamically appear in the list of questions. Clicking a question will expand a drop-down where you can define its answers. To mark an answer as correct, simply click the thumbs up button. Next, the user can now define a tour. Click the tour link in the nav bar. You will be presented with a list of current tours and a form at the bottom for creating a tour. A tour requires a name and an audience. A tour's audience determines what media it shows after scanning a point's QR code. Once you have defined a tour, click the link to preview the tour's information in more detail. Here you are presented with a large overview of the tour. At the bottom, you will be presented with two forms, one for adding a point to the tour and another one for adding a quiz to the tour. A quiz can easily be removed from a tour. At the top, you will be presented with two collapsible panels. The first one expands to display an editor for creating notes for a specific tour. This is extremely useful for other users who want to carry out the tour, but are not necessarily the creator of the tour. The editor offers the ability to add bold, italic, or underlined text, and also the ability to add bullet points and numbers. Notes can easily be downloaded by clicking the Tour Note download link. The second panel expands to show an overview and list of feedback. Basic statistics of the total feedback and the average feedback ratings are shown. Feedback comments can easily be deleted. Tour notes can be downloaded and printed at any time. A table with a list of all available tour sessions is also shown, and also includes any notes for that tour. All markup is shown, such as bold, italic, bullet points, etc. It offers a full list of points within a tour. It also shows every point's QR code. The final step is to define a tour session. The user can define a start date and duration. When the start date and duration has been exceeded, the mobile application will automatically remove the data off the device. Tour sessions allow a user to define a passphrase that end users of the mobile application can use in order to access the content of the tour. Tour sessions passphrase is initially automatically generated from a list of nouns and can easily be modified as per the user's liking. An invitation email can also be sent to the participants of the tour. The email includes everything a student needs to know in order to participate in the tour. It also includes a QR code for the tour session that can be scanned within the mobile application. Now we'd like to showcase our Android and iOS applications.
To start the application, just tap on the HiTour icon. The first step is to download the contents of the tour. All participants of the tour are sent an email containing information about the tour's start date and expiration date, as well as a QR code for the tour session. This can be done by selecting the scanner button from the tab bar on iOS or the floating button on Android, and scanning the QR code included within the invitation email. If the QR code cannot be scanned, it can be manually entered into the application. If a valid QR code is scanned, the app will download all the contents of the tour. You will be presented with a list of points that are all currently locked. Each point card shows the title of each point. The point will stay locked until it has been successfully scanned. To navigate around the application, on iOS use the tab bar located at the bottom, which provides access to the three main screens, which are the feed view, the scanner view, and the tours view. On Android, the navigation drawer offers the ability to switch between tours and also view the About section of the app. To open the scanner on Android, click the red button on the bottom right of the screen. The feed view is where all the points in a currently selected tour session will be listed. When no tour session has been selected, no points will be shown in the feed. The tours view is where a grid of tour sessions that have been loaded onto the device are displayed, including the dates they will expire, where they will no longer be accessible. This is shown at the top of the navigation drawer on Android. This enables the user to change tours should they have more than one tour session active. This will then change the content displayed in the feed depending on the currently selected tour. Again, on Android, this can be done by selecting a different tour from the list in the navigation drawer. Now we shall scan a QR code, or manually input, which will be located or available at a point in the tour. This will unlock the point and display the feed page containing the content for the scanned point. The feeds page view displays the title, description, and image of the point, followed by all the content data associated with the point. Each piece of content data has a title, description, and either a video, image, or just text. The content data items are presented in order specified on the content management system. Users can easily scroll down to view more content data items. Any content data images can be viewed full screen by tapping on the image. When the image is displayed in full screen, the user can zoom the image by using the pinching gesture. Also, once zoomed, the image can be panned by a finger gesture in any direction. To return back to the feeds page view, you just need to tap on the close button in the right hand corner. To scan the next point, you simply tap the scanner button on the tab bar and scan the next QR code for the next point visited in the tour. The user is taken to the feeds page view for the next point scanned, displaying the content associated to the point. Videos can be controlled by tapping on the video, and the controls panel appears at the bottom of the video. Videos can be played, paused, scrubbed using the scroll bar, and on iOS zoomed by double tapping. On iOS, videos can be played full screen using the button on the right of the video control panel. While the video is in full screen, it can also be rotated to enhance visibility. You can press done to return back to the feed page view. While viewing content on the feed page view and more than one point has been unlocked, the user is able to swipe backwards and forwards to view the content for the other discovered points without having to go back to the feed page view. The user can navigate back to the feed view by pressing the feed button on the tab bar on iOS, pressing the back button located at the top left hand corner, as well as swiping the whole screen from left to right on iOS. The feed view will now show the points that have been unlocked with their images and also the other points on the tour that have not yet been discovered. Once all points have been discovered or unlocked, then the feedback quiz becomes unlocked and accessible for the user to tap on and complete a quiz including feedback. If there is no data connection when a user tries to access the quiz, the user will be presented with a refresh icon and an error message. The user can try reloading the quiz when there is a data connection by tapping the refresh icon. When the application detects a data connection, the quiz will load the multiple choice questions to answer and also some feedback questions consisting of a star rating and a place to leave comments. The user can select their answers to the questions, give a star rating, and leave any comments they wish to leave as feedback about the tour. Then, clicking the Submit Answers button, the quiz answers will be submitted and the user is shown their questions marked, telling them the correct answers if any question was wrong. Should the user be invited to do another tour, they can load another tour session by navigating to the scanner and inputting the passphrase or scanning the QR code in the invitation email. This will load the data for the new tour and take the user to the feed view of all the points. Now in the tours view, both tours are displayed in a grid showing the dates the tour sessions are available until. On Android, if we open the navigation drawer, we can see that there are now 2 tours listed, and we can change to another tour by selecting it from this list. When a user changes tours, the application restores the state as it was left, including which points have been discovered. This is also the case if the app is closed and reopened. All the data and the application state persists due to being stored on a local internal database. Throughout the whole application, the navigation controller provides the standard navigational swipe gestures provided by Apple, such as swiping the whole screen left to right to go back. All of the navigational features and design features conform to Apple's design standards for their applications. We have optimized the iOS and Android app for use on tablets. On iOS, to utilize the extra space, we have moved the feed view to the left side and showed the contents of the points within a panel on the right. On Android, the Android app navigation elements remain much the same as it utilizes both the navigation drawer and the red button. Hope you have enjoyed the screencast and hope you take a HiTour soon.